I would recommend starting out with a DBA before trying to go into, an incorporation or anything like that, because just because of the state that you may be at as far if you're just starting your business. Once you start making more income and you're into a different tax bracket, then I would consider, incorporating or, an LLC. But for now, a DBA is just fine. DBA stands for doing business as. So for myself, Sharia Moore, I do my business as Sharia Moore Photography. So, when checks come and when I'm getting paid, people fill out Sharia Moore Photography. They can also fill out Sharia Moore, but even if I have to, pay my assistants or whoever else I may hire, on the checks, it'll say Sharia Moore Photography, so that, it's important to keep it separate, especially when you have to deal with the government and taxes and all of that. They want to make sure that it's not just a hobby and that it really is a business. So the first thing that you need to do is separate that, and in order to do that, you should have a separate checking account. And I'll show you a little bit of information about that as well. So the first thing I would think of doing, especially if you're in another country or another state where the requirements may be a little bit different, you might just want to Google set up a DBA. So you have a bunch of stuff that comes up, and LegalZoom is actually the site that I'm going to take you to, because that's the one that I'm most familiar with, and it's a site that I trust, and I know of other people that have also used the same and started their business. However, you can save some money actually by going down to your city and to the city's main office as far as filing business forms. When I filed my business in Orange County, all I had to do, actually the main buildings are right down the street from my parents' house, so it was literally walking distance for me to go fill out these files. And you do save some money because you're filling it out yourself, you're not having to go through another company to do it for you. However, if you're not sure what you're doing and you want to make sure that it's all done correctly, you can go through a company, and that's what I would recommend. This is LegalZoom, and I love this site. It's very informative, and they even have video tutorials on here about setting up your business checking account and getting business credit and all that kind of stuff, copyrights. They have information about all this kind of stuff, and these are legal forms that you can fill out through this website, and they're trustworthy, and depending on your budget, you might want to go this way, or you might be able to just do it yourself. So that's something that you need to decide and do the research in, but it's very important to just set up your business, just get it done. So let me show you a little bit about how this site works. For instance, let's go to get started as a DBA. I think I'm already signed in, but let's just do new registration. I'm in California, save and continue. So it'll ask you basic questions about your business. What's the business name and what's the business name you would like to register? Type in the name exactly as you want it to appear. So I have it here already, Young Photopreneur. Let's just say, for instance, that I didn't have this registered yet, and this is the first time that I'm doing it. So save and continue. It's pretty much a walkthrough type of thing. I'm an individual owner, a sole proprietorship, but depending on also how you're doing your business, you may be running your company with 2 other photographers, or it may be a bunch of you guys. It may be a graphic designer and a wardrobe stylist, and you guys are all putting together one company under one house. So that might be like a corporation, or I'm not sure exactly the legal terms, but you'll have to look into that as well. I've had some other companies with friends before, or so we'd have to do partnership or a corporation. Usually what we've done was a partnership, I believe it was, but okay, getting off the subject. On to the next, save and continue. On what date did you first use business name that are you registering? Let's just use today's date, which is the 23rd. I don't know how they want it. September 23rd, 2009. Okay, save and continue. Street address, I'll put a fake address, Young Photopreneur Road, and that is in Los Angeles, United States. Oh, Los Angeles. Okay. 306. Let's do what they do in the movies. 555 5555. All right. So let's go next. Provide information about the person who will be signing this application. All right, 3 more. Let's do, I'll just put photographer, but you can put, you know, owner, CEO. All right, hold on. I cannot spell right now. Is that right? Okay. Let's do the same thing. What did we put? Road or lane? All right. Los Angeles, California. Okay. Would you like LegalZoom to help your business apply for a federal tax ID number? Okay, your tax ID number is also important. It's something that you can file for, and you can actually do it for free. You don't actually have to have LegalZoom do it for you. But, I mean, if you're already here and you want everything done in one-stop shop, you can do it here. Otherwise, you can just go to your government's website. For California, it's Secretary of State, sos.gov, I believe it is. But the tax ID number is basically like your social security number for a business. So in order for, you know, the government to tax you, they're going to use that number. And usually, you know, when you go to the bank and deposit money or whatever, they might actually ask you for your TIN, your tax ID number, or your EIN number, and that's just to identify your account, you know, with the money that you're about to deposit or withdraw, whatever. I worked at a bank for a little while, which is why I know that, but you know, it's good information to know anyway. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and say yes. But, you know, you have the option, yes, please prepare the IRS form only, no, I think so. Let's go ahead and have them do the tax ID number as well. On what date did you start your business? Let's say February, let's say this was Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm not going to put my real social security number on here, so let's just go ahead and make something up. All right. Do you anticipate hiring any employees? Yes, okay. Save and continue. When is the first day that you will begin paying wages? You know what, actually I'm gonna put no for now because, but if you are gonna hire employees, then that's something you wanna check yes. These questions are required to complete your federal tax ID number. Do you expect to have $1,000 or less in employment tax for the calendar year? Okay, so this is basically, you just need to go through the questions. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not really gonna correctly answer these, but as you can see, these are just some questions that you'll need to answer. Oops. But it's very straightforward, to the point, you know, so it's not very confusing. Have you previously obtained a tax ID for this or any other business? Yes. Okay. Oh, I don't have the number with me right now. All right, so gotta put no for that one. No, okay. All right, would you like LegalZoom? So, you know, they're gonna definitely try to upsell you, of course, but you see, let's see, seller's permit for an additional $35. This is something that you don't necessarily have to do with this company as well. It is important to have a seller's permit if you are going to be selling certain types of items and stuff. You might want to get a sales tax permit, which just gives you the you know, and a license in order to sell goods. So definitely look into that as well. Depending on what type of service your photography business is going to be offering, you know, you may or may not need that. All right. So look at this. We're almost done. How quick and easy is that? I do have to say that this is a lot less stressful than having to stand in a line forever, because I have done that before and it's not very fun, but you do save some money. So it just depends on where your budget is, of course, and how much time you want to spend on this. If you want to just get it done quick and easy, then you can do it online, or you can just go down to wherever you need to go, do the research and find out where the correct place is, and go from there. All right, so basically what I filled out was the DBA information. I did add some other things, which is why the fee is so high right here, you know, to get the tax ID number, the seller's permit. I guess I did check yes on that. All right, and but yeah, usually the times that I have gone in myself to fill out the information, it's about, I think it's about $100, probably a little bit under actually. And with here, like I said, you can get your tax ID number for free. You just have to find the right place to do it online, or I think you can walk in and do that as well, but it should be free. I've done it for free before. You don't have to have them charge you $80 to do it. All right, business credit cards for young photopreneurier. Ooh, I love the way that looks. All right, it's really important to build your credit as a business. You may not be ready right now, but there is an option here with American Express to do it through LegalZoom. I would highly consider it if you're trying to build credit for your business and you know that you want to have growth in the future. It's important to build it correctly now. You can use it for small purchases or rentals, and then you can just build on top of that. Just make sure you pay it on time and start to build your credit on the business side, because it's really important, and you'll be able to work with vendors and bigger companies in the future that you may not have been able to work with before if you didn't have any business credit. So this is something to look at as well, and American Express is a great company, especially for businesses. So look into that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You fill out the information, you continue, choose your shipping method, choose if you do want to get a business credit card. And of course, like I said, they're going to try to upsell you, so there's additional options here as well. And I believe you can go in and, yeah, so they'll ask for your contact information. You save $697 with LegalZoom. Interesting. Okay. Well, okay, so what I did was it was going to be $236, and they give you all the forms, and you'll get like a nice package in the mail. It's kind of cool to look forward to. So get that done. Get that done, you guys. Get your DBA, doing business as, become an official photographer in the eyes of the government. And I mean, to us, why not just shoot, make some money, be happy? But unfortunately, we have to do it the legal way if you want to stay in business. All right, so let's go on to the next information I want to give to you. So